Welcome back. This is Aaron Enright, your host and commissioner for the Enright Sportsbook and Lounge Fantasy Guillotine League. And gosh, again, another exciting week. This happens every week. This is why we do this Guillotine League. It's outrageous, and this week was no different. So let's take a look at Monday evening before the Monday night game starts. So we have Josh Frozen Banana at 68.36, and he's done. He's just awaiting his fate with three others below him needing to have points on that Monday night game to survive. So National Razor, Rob Ward at 65.54 with Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers had a decent game, got the points that he needed. He actually even had a touchdown. And National Razor and Rob Ward is safe. Then we had Houday and the Blowfish, John Jordan at 62.4. So he's a little further down, but he's got Dak Prescott and Javonte Williams going. So it's pretty seemingly easy that he's going to get those 6 points. And then we have Jason Sims with the Bears, and they're at 60.24, so he's only 8.12 points away with Ashton Genty. Now, we'll take a look, and if you don't remember, let me remind you, he had just picked up Ashton Genty for $125 last week, also with DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf had 7.4, so really didn't help out the cause, right? He also had Josh Jacobs go out in the second quarter and got a measly points, and so one of his prime running backs didn't perform. But he's got Ashton Genty. He's average. As a matter of fact, if you look at the last two games, he had like 17.4 and 13.8. So it's seemingly think that he should get those points. But if you watch the game, and unfortunately Jason did, he scored 6.40 points. So he went to 66.64, Josh at 68.36, and Josh's Frozen Banana still stays rock hard. No, Josh's Frozen Banana still firm as ever. Nope. Okay. Let's just say he survived. But unfortunately, the Bears, Jason Sims, he did not survive. But what was the reason that Jason got executed, you ask? Well, let's ask him ourselves. Jason was good enough to give us a post-video interview, and here it is, a goodbye message for everyone.
Hello, Guillotine League. Jason Sims, the Bears here, signing on to say my goodbyes. I knew this was going to be my week that I had to squeak by with all my buys. Jonathan Taylor, the best running back in the league. You're welcome. Whoever wants to bid on him, bid everything you got. He will carry you to the Super Bowl. This was a choke week for me. I definitely made some bad decisions. Started Drake May over Baker Mayfield. 2-point difference. I lost by under 2 points. Started Ashton Genty, who I just picked up, instead of Kareem Hunt, who I had in my starting lineup. I think Kareem got 12 points. All I needed was 2. Genty got basically nothing. He was terrible, as all you know watching that game. So I chalked this one up to bad coaching on my behalf on the Bears. But there's a lot of good players out there for you guys. I mean, like I mentioned, Drake May and Baker Mayfield, they've been two of the best quarterbacks in the league. Have fun bidding for them. Jonathan Taylor, great. Oh, Josh Jacobs, did I forget that? I lost by 2 points. He got hurt in the second quarter. It's one of those weeks. If he's healthy, another terrific running back. I think I had the best running backs in the league. So I'm sad to say goodbye. I'm really enjoyed the league. Can't wait again to do it next year. Looking forward to seeing who wins this thing, man. Good luck to everybody. Signing off, the Bears.
So he says bad coaching. You know what? That seems to be something the real Bears have been inflicted with for years now. So it shouldn't be any different. All right, but we did have a team that took on high points. And again, this is the second time, the Gremlins. Again, This is coached by Jennifer Lenz. She has just run this team with an iron fist, and she had 128.28 points with her assistant coach, her husband, Jeremy. But they were led by Josh Allen, 47.68, and Christian McCaffrey, who they just picked up recently, with 32.6. Let's just say this. Her coaching has been brilliant, and that's why they're a team to contend with. So, congratulations. You guys did great. And so we are on to another week. Week 12. We're down to 7 teams. This is crazy, right? Congratulations to everybody who's still in it. And the big prize this week was Jonathan Taylor. And let's take a look. So, Josh's frozen banana, who really thought, because I was texting with him, he was like, I thought I was dead. I didn't even think I needed to watch that game. He's been revived. He's got new life. And what does he do? He goes and spends $350 on the best running back in the league. And so we'll see if it pays off. I don't blame him, right? But let's take a look. We had 6 out of the 7 teams that bid for Jonathan Taylor this week. Gremlins had 268. Uncle Dude abides. I put in 234 and actually changed it a few different times and moved it up a little bit, going, it's got to be the number, right? I was wrong by 2 spots. And then Champ Daddy 62, National Razor with 55, and Houday and the Blowfish with 52. So nobody gets him but Josh's frozen bananas. Congratulations. Some other great pickups out there, but that was the big prize of the week. So congratulations with that and the survival. It's your week, boy. All right, but let's take a look. What are we down to? Because this is what's going to make the difference in this league. Free agency dollars is what keeps you healthy. This is what allows you to upgrade your team and continue to be as strong as you can, because now teams are going to score more, right? You have better players on a little amount of teams, and so those fantasy free agency bucks are important. So let's take a look. Fortunately, I keep on surviving. I don't know how. I got a decent team, but it's nothing great. I have 319, so I'm in a good position now. Again, Jennifer and Jeremy, those gremlins, 301. So not only have they been scoring really well, but they have some fantasy bucks to spend as well. Then we have a little bit of a drop-off. National Razor, Rob Ward, he always does a great job with, making sure he doesn't spend too much money and has some there at the end. He's done this before. 211. And then we start dropping off. And then we got Houday and the Blowfish with 47. Daddy Mike with 45. That's probably why he didn't bid anything, because he wouldn't have even come close. And then we got Champ Daddy with a single dollar. But one last person left to talk about. Again, Josh's frozen banana with nothing left. So that means he has no bids available for him and can only pick somebody up if nobody else wants him. So it's going to be tough, but he's got Jonathan Taylor now. So we all have to watch out for him. Again, such an amazing league. Having so much fun. I hope you guys are too. This is going to be week 12. Starts tomorrow. That's going to be the Bills at the Texans. I know those gremlins are going to be watching them Texans. Probably Champ Daddy as well. And our buys, we have Denver Broncos, LA Chargers. We got the Miami Dolphins and the Washington Commanders all on bye week. So have yourself a great rest of your week, and let's hope you're not on the executioner's chopping block. Let's go.